you see that fog rolling in, Paul, it can only mean one thing.
Just lurking.
It's hot. Other places. That's what
true.
that means.
That is true.
When it's cold at my house, you know it's hot everywhere else.
Right, and that very shallow layer of fog, just means that the fog retreated all the way to the coast and everybody had a chance to warm up today. And it's going to warm up even more tomorrow. At least we've had breaks in the heat every once in a while. For much of the western U.S., this heat dome has just been locked in place. You can kind of almost think it as a living, breathing thing. And whenever it contracts a little bit, it's followed up by another expansion. And that's what's underway right now, with temperatures taking another jump today. Now, this feature that compresses the air at ground level and heats it up also tends to trap urban pollution, and with some wildfire smoke drifting into the skies over the Bay Area tomorrow, air quality is going to deteriorate to the moderate category, but likely no worse than that. It does look like most of that wildfire smoke is going to be above our heads instead of down at ground level where we have to breathe it. We'll be watching the air quality throughout the day just in case. A lot of moderate air quality readings on Saturday as well, and then the onshore breeze should have a nice impact on our air quality as we hit the second half of the weekend, and a nice impact on our temperatures as well, which did take a step up today. Made it up into the 90s, close to 100 degrees in Concord and in Livermore, both at 98 degrees, 94 for Santa Rosa, almost to 90 in San Jose. So mostly 80s and 90s inland, mostly 60s and 70s around the bay, but Hayward did manage to climb up to 81 degrees, only 61 degrees right along the coast at Half Moon Bay. Current temperatures are still running, well, warm inland, but not quite as hot as they were earlier today. Still some 80s on the map as we look to the North Bay. Let's focus on that first, and we're looking at temperatures that are anywhere from 79 degrees in Petaluma to 86 degrees in San Rafael. Of course, it's only in the upper 50s right now along the coast of Bodega Bay. There are still some 90s on the map. 96 degrees in Fairfield and in Concord. It's still 98 degrees in Antioch, and you're going to easily reach 100 degrees tomorrow. 93 right now in Livermore. So we have 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s on the map as of 5 p.m. Gradually, the difference in our temperatures is going to even out as we head through the rest of tonight, but that drop in temperatures inland is not going to kick in until the sun goes down, and that's when the fog is going to start to spread out, but it's not going to spread too far across the bay. Let's simulate that on our floor map here, and the fog is really going to be confined to coastal parts of the Bay Area, which is a little intrusion inside the bay, not much of a push at all into the inland valleys, and what fog there is, even inside the bay, is going to dissipate quickly. This is the forecast model simulation. By about 10 a.m. tomorrow, you see even along the coast, you are going to see the sunshine breaking through, so temperatures are going to be warming up. Even along the coast, you're going to be a little warmer than you were today. Let's take a look at low temperatures for tonight. Again, evening out, a mix of 50s and 60s on the map instead of that wide range in temperatures that we still have across the Bay Area currently. But then we're going to heat right back up. Let's zoom in for a closer look. 60s for the coast, 80s to 90 degrees down the peninsula, with widespread 90s in the Santa Clara Valley, from 92 in San Jose to 98 degrees in Morgan Hill. Temperatures a few in the mid to upper 90s in the Tri-Valley, otherwise at or above 100 degrees east of the Oakland Hills. Temperatures will be at the hottest in the usual spots, Fairfield, Antioch, and Brentwood, up to about 102 to 103. Mid-70s in San Francisco, with mid-80s for Oakland. Temperatures in the North Bay easily getting up into the 90s. And as you go farther north, more likely to get up to around 100 degrees. And even 100 degrees in Santa Rosa tomorrow, all the way up to 104 degrees for a high temperature in Windsor by Friday afternoon. But even as hot as it's going to be, we are unlikely to set any records tomorrow. And the heat is going to back off. The excessive heat risk for one of the hotter spots, Antioch, is going to reach the high category, even grazing the very high category tomorrow. And then we retreat all the way down to just the slight category on Saturday. So the heat does take a break as we head into the weekend. Here are those near record high temperatures for tomorrow. We're going to be 5 to 12 degrees below record territory. As hot as it's going to be in Santa Rosa and Livermore, at least we're not going to threaten the records of 100 and 105 degrees respectively. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. We do have this updated since the last half hour, so let's check out the numbers. As we head through next week, the heat does rebuild. So we return to near average temperatures, even inland, Saturday and Sunday. Then it's back to the mid to upper 90s Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but already starting to back off a little bit by Thursday of next week. And then the last weekend in July looks like we're going to settle into a pattern of near average, maybe even below average temperatures. So as we kind of make our way through these next spells of warm to hot weather, just look ahead farther down the line. Maybe a return to near normal conditions as the heat might release its grip on the entire western U.S. Of course, for the coast, you're going to be in the 60s. The hottest days inland will be the sunniest days along the coast. Enjoy that before the inevitable return of the fog for late July.